In the last class, we had discussed about the electrode potential, that is standard electrode potential, and I told you that standard electrode potential is reduction potential. Okay, and how that potential is measured keeping hydrogen as a standard electrode, this also we had discussed. Okay, now we'll come to the next topic, that is I told you one thing, that when these standard electrode potentials are measured, that time when we are taking containers, one is your anode and another is your cathode. Okay, now when you take electrodes, this we had discussed that these electrodes are taken. This is suppose copper in Daniell cell and this is zinc electrode. They are connected to each other through a salt bridge. Okay, salt bridge is connecting them. Then these containers are filled with the same solution of the electrodes. ZnSO4 and CuSO4 solution will be filled in this. Okay, and the reaction will take place. Electrons will flow from this here to here, and current direction will be opposite to the direction of flow of electrons. This much we had discussed. Now I told you that when we set up this, the concentration of this is taken as 1 molar. Whenever standard electrode potentials are measured, that time the concentration is taken as 1 molar. Now suppose if the solutions are not prepared at 1 molar, that time if we have to measure the values of E cell or potential difference of the cell, then what is the formula used for that? So a scientist was there, that is Nernst. He gave an equation known as Nernst equation. Nernst equation, which gives the potential of the electrode when the concentrations are not 1 molar, and also concentration of the cell when the potential is not 1 molar. Okay, so first we come to the Nernst equation. Now according to this, E of the electrode. Okay, one thing before we come to this, we had to learn to write the how to find out the cell potential. First this thing we have to know, then only we can come to the Nernst equation. So when we have to write E of the cell, EMF of the cell. Okay, so E cell is given by E cathode minus E anode. Okay, and these are standard electrode potentials when the concentration or the molarity of the solutions which are taken is 1 molar. Okay, now cell representation. This is how to find out the potential of the cell. Cell representation is, how do we write a cell? Now suppose if we talk about Daniell cell, then Daniell cell is written as zinc is present in the form of electrode. Zinc is getting oxidized to form Zn2 positive, and copper 2 positive are reduced to form Cu solid. So we will represent the cell as Zn solid converts into Zn2 positive aqueous double line to represent the half cell. Okay, salt bridge. This is the oxidation half. Then Cu2 positive in aqueous is converted into Cu solid. Okay, so this is representation of Daniell cell. Any cell can be represented in this manner, keeping oxidation half in the first part, reduction half in the second part, and separated by double slash. Okay, this represents the separation of the cell by salt bridge. So this is cell notation or cell representation. And if I have to write the E cell for this, then I will write E cell is equal to E cathode. Cathode here is copper. So Cu, because these are reduction potential, so Cu2 positive is reduced to Cu minus E anode. Anode is zinc. So E Zn2 positive is reduced to Zn. Why reduced to? Because we are writing here reduction potentials. That is why here the values are written for reduction. Ions converting to metal. Ion converting to metal. Reduction potential values. So this way we will represent them. Okay. So these are representation. This is your linear cell representation. Every cell will be represented in this manner. E cathode minus E anode for the EMF or potential difference of the cell. And this is for the notation or representation of the cell. Now we come to the next equation, that how we represent any electrode potential when the solution is not 1 molar. Okay. So next equation. Next equation, E of the electrode, let us take Mn positive converting to M, metal, because this is reduction potential, is equal to E standard of Mn positive M. This E naught means the standard electrode potential measured and at 1 molar concentration of the solution. So this is equal to E standard Mn positive upon M minus RT upon NF ln M upon concentration of M upon Mn positive. Metal solid. Okay. Upon ions of the particular metal, because it is electrode potential, 1 electrode. If I want to write this equation for copper, so I will write it as E is equal E Cu2 positive upon Cu is equal to E standard of Cu2 positive upon Cu. Whatever is the standard potential, electrode potential of copper, that is equal to 0.34 we had written. So that value is fixed. This value is not fixed. Other than 1 molar concentration, if we want to find the value, it is not fixed. This value is fixed. Minus RT NF. This part is also a fixed part, fixed value. Okay. N is according to the number of electron transfer in a particular equation. Ln, because when we take the concentration of any solid in equilibrium chapter, we had studied that solid and liquids have concentrations unity. So this is 1 upon concentration of, because it is copper, so it is Cu2 positive ions in solution. Now E Cu2 positive, Cu is equal to E standard Cu2 positive Cu minus R is universal gas constant, T is the temperature in Kelvin, F is the Faraday. Faraday is the unit for charge, and that is equal to 1 Faraday is equal to 96500 coulombs. Okay, this is the charge on a unit for 1 Faraday. So this is F. So if we put the value R, universal gas constant 8.31 joules, T and F, 3 values, and in this equation N will vary from equation to equation. Okay, so later we will write. So it is RT and F, and this Ln converted to log to the base 10. So here 2.303 log 1 upon Cu2 positive. On putting the values of these all, it comes ECU2 positive Cu is equal to E standard Cu2 positive Cu minus 0.059 upon N. This 0.059 includes value of R, T, 2.303 and F. These all values are included in this. Okay. Log of 1 upon Cu2 positive concentration. This is the Nernst equation for electrode, one electrode. This is your reduction half. Copper in case of Daniell cell is representing reduction half. So this is reaction for one half. Nernst equation for one half of the cell. Similarly, we can write it for zinc. E is equal to Zn2 positive upon Zn is equal to E standard of Zn2 positive upon Zn minus 0.059 upon N log of 1 upon Zn2 positive concentration. This is for reduction half, this is for oxidation half. Both are Nernst equation when the concentration of the solution is not 1 molar. That time what will be the electrode potential can be calculated with the help of standard potential values and these values. Okay. Now if we consider this cell, particular cell between copper and zinc, then this is equal to, the reaction is like this. Zn is converting to Zn2 positive and Cu2 positive is accepting 2 electrons to become Cu solid. This is aqueous, and this is solid. This is the equation. So the equation for these equations, the reaction is involving 2 electron exchange. Cu2 positive is reduced to Cu. Zn is oxidized to Zn2. That is 2 electrons are released by zinc and absorbed by copper, accepted by copper. So the N value for this is 2. So N value will be according to the involved reaction. Okay. Now when we have written the equations for reduction half and oxidation half, these. Now if we want to calculate the E cell or EMF of the cell, then what we will do? For E cell we know, for calculation of E cell we have E cathode minus E anode. Cell is equal to E cathode minus E anode. This we have to do. So now E cathode is this, E anode is this. So we will write E cathode, that is equal to, E is cathode is this, ECU2 positive slash Cu minus E Zn2 positive slash Zn is equal to this minus this. So E standard Cu2 positive slash Cu, okay, minus, I can write 0.059 upon N log of 1 upon Cu2 positive minus this term, minus E standard Zn2 positive slash Zn minus, is this visible? Okay. 0.59 upon N log of 1 upon Zn2 positive ion concentration. Okay. Now this can be written as E cell at any concentration. Okay. Then this is this minus this term. Okay, this minus this term is actually, okay, let it be E cell, then E standard Cu2 positive Cu. This term I am bringing here minus E standard Zn2 positive Zn. This term and this term, okay, I brought here. Now minus 0.059 n log of 1 upon Cu2 positive. This minus becomes plus 0.59 n log of 1 upon Zn2 positive. This I have written. Okay. Now I am writing E cell is equal to E standard of the cell, because cathode minus anode is E standard of the cell. Okay. Now this term and this term have common 0.59 upon n. So minus 0.059 upon n I have taken common with minus sign. What is left is log 1 upon Cu2 positive minus log 1 upon Zn2 positive. Okay. Minus sign also taken common. That is why we are having minus sign here. So minus and minus again will become plus if we solve it. Okay. This we get. Now for log we have log m minus log n is log m upon n. Log m minus n is log m upon n. So we can write this as E cell is equal to E standard cell minus 0.059 upon n log of this upon this. Okay, so when this is up in upon, it will become Zn2 positive upon Cu2 positive. Okay, then this is Nernst equation for cell. Those two were also Nernst equation, but they were for electrodes, for oxidation half and for reduction half. So this is Nernst equation, which is used for the calculation of the cell potential when standard potential of the cell is known, as well as we know the concentration of the involved ions in it. So we can calculate the potential of the cell. Clear? Now some modifications are also there in it. Formula modified. Okay. Now if this is a equation, we know that when we write this equation, concentration of Zn upon concentration of Cu. If you see the equation which is involved is this, Zn solid plus Cu2 positive is giving Zn2 positive plus Cu solid. Aqueous. This is also aqueous. Now if we write the equilibrium constant, but equilibrium constant is there when the reaction has reached equilibrium. But other than that, we call reaction quotient, that is Qc. Kc is the equilibrium constant. Other than equilibrium state, it is known as Qc, and Qc is also given by concentration of product upon concentration of reactants. So this is unity, this is unity because these are solid. So concentration of product is Zn2 positive concentration upon Cu2 positive concentration. Okay. So this is also called Qc. So we can write this equation as E cell is equal to E standard cell minus 0.059 upon n log of Qc, because this is Qc. Equation or reaction has not attained equilibrium. Now if the same equation has attained equilibrium, okay, then what will happen when it has acquired equilibrium? Then the cell potential which we are obtaining E cell will become 0 because the reaction is taking place. That means the electrons are moving from zinc to copper. Once the reaction has acquired equilibrium, that means the movement of reaction electrons have stopped, appears to stop. That time when at equilibrium, then E cell will become 0 because flow of electrons will appear to stop. Forward reaction and backward reaction will become equal. In that case, we can modify this equation as, because this has become 0, we will bring this term here. So it will become E standard cell is equal to 0.059 upon n log of Kc. This Qc at this stage will be known as Kc, where Kc is equal to concentration of oxidized ion upon reduced ion. Okay, this is oxidized ion, this is reduced ion. Because it is Daniell cell, so hence we have written zinc and copper. Any other combination, so oxidized ion will come in the numerator and reduced ion will come in the denominator. Okay, so this is modified as, or we can also write it as E standard cell is equal to 0.059. We have written for what? What are the things involved here? RT NF into 2.303 log of Kc. Either we write it like this or we can write it directly like this. Okay. So for calculation we can use this equation also. When Kc is there, equilibrium is attained. Okay. One more equation is used in this chapter, that is related to the delta G, Gibbs free energy. We know for the spontaneity of any reaction, delta G for the reaction should be negative. So delta G is given by minus NFE cell. This is the equation. Derivation is not needed. Delta G is given by in electrochemistry minus NFE cell, and here also delta G is for judging the spontaneity of a reaction. Okay, if the reaction is under standard condition, so it will be E standard for the cell. That means when electrode potentials are standard, that time the Gibbs energy will be known as standard Gibbs free energy. Now from this equation, if we see, we can put the value of E standard cell here. From this, E standard cell is RTNF 2.303 log Kc. So delta G naught is equal to minus NF is already there. E standard cell value is RTNF 2.303 log Kc. So this cancels out and we can get delta G naught is equal to minus 2.303 RT log Kc. Okay, so these three equations, one is the Nernst equation, one is this, and one for E cell, E standard cell with log Kc, one for delta G, Gibbs free energy, standard Gibbs free energy, are the equations which are needed for the calculation purpose. Okay, now this equation is very important, Nernst equation, because every time there are numericals based on this equation. So few examples we will see, just 1, 2, then we will move to some other topic. Let us see one example. Represent the cell in which the following reaction takes place. In this question, you have not to do any calculation. They are just asking represent the cell first. First part is represent the cell following reaction. MgS plus 2Ag positive 0.0001 molar concentration is given. Mg2 positive 0.130 m plus 2 Ag solid. This is the equation. First part of the question is represent the cell representation. Second part is calculate E cell if E standard cell is given 3.17 volt. Okay. Now representation of the cell. How to represent the cell? When we represent, we have to take oxidation half, double slash and reduction half. So oxidized is Mg is oxidized. So Mg solid single slash oxidized to Mg2 positive with concentration 0.13 m, 130 m, double slash silver is reduced. Okay, so 2 Ag positive 0.0001 m single slash 2 Ag S. This is the representation of cell. Okay. Now calculate E cell. 2 is not necessary to return. We cannot write. No need to write 2. Okay. Concentration is okay. When you write cell representation, you don't need to write the number of moles involved. This is cell representation. Okay. Now we come for the calculation part of this. When we have to calculate E cell, we require Nernst equation. E cell is equal to E standard cell minus 0.059 upon n log of oxidized ion upon reduced ion. Oxidized ion here is Mg. So Mg2 positive ion concentration upon reduced ion Ag1 positive ion, but the number of moles are 2, so raised to power 2. So this is the importance. Here it is not important in the cell representation, but here it is important, very important to raise the power with the number of moles. Okay, now just put the values. E standard cell is given 3.17 minus 0.059 upon n, the number of electrons involved. Mg is becoming 2 positive, silver is 1 positive, becoming Ag, but it is having 2 moles. So the n involved here is 2 electrons. So 2 log of Mg ion concentration is 0.130 upon silver ion concentration is 0.0001 raised to power. Okay. Now solving the log. First we will solve this term, then find the log of it, and then remaining calculation will be done to get the value of E cell. Okay. The answer comes 2.96 volt. Solving the equation, the answer will come 2.96 volt. So calculation part is afterwards has to be done, but main thing is this, that you have to keep the power. The main mistakes which are done is that when we put these values, oxidized ion upon reduced ion is necessary to remember. Okay. Second thing, whatever is in the balanced chemical equation, the number of moles we have to show in the power. That is important. Clear? So these are the questions based on Nernst equation which are asked. Then one more question we'll see. Calculate the equilibrium constant of the reaction. These questions are simple, but you have to learn to put the values. Okay. One question. Calculate the equilibrium constant of the reaction. Kc you have to calculate. Okay, equilibrium constant of the reaction. Cu solid plus 2 Ag positive aqueous will give Cu2 positive aqueous plus 2 Ag solid. Copper is oxidized, silver is reduced. And also given E standard of the cell 0.46 volt. Okay. Kc is needed. E standard of the cell is equal to 0.059 upon n log of Kc. This was the formula which we had derived. Okay. Now n we know how many electron transfer. 2 electron transfer is taking place. Cu becoming Cu2 positive. That means it is giving 2. Okay. So E standard cell is given 0.46. 0.059 is already known. N is 2. Log of Kc we have to find. So we will do log of Kc is equal to 0.46 multiplied by 2 upon 0.059. That will give you the value for log Kc. This value is coming 15.6. 15.6 is log Kc. But we want the value of Kc, not log Kc. So to get the value of Kc, we have to take anti-log of this. Anti-log this and anti-log of this. Okay. So log and anti-log cancels and Kc is left. Kc is equal to anti-log of this term 15.6. Okay. So anti-log of this term, how anti-log is calculated? You will see if 15.6 is given, then you will see anti-log of 0.6. 0.6 into 10 to the power 15. We will write 10 to the power 15. 15 will go in power and after decimal whatever value is there, that we will see in anti-log table. Okay. So 0.6 anti-log value comes 3.92. 3.92. So that comes answer for value of Kc. Okay. So tomorrow in the class we'll also learn to find out anti-log. Okay. So all will keep anti-log table with them. So today we stop here. Tomorrow we'll continue with the next topic.